One of the surest ways to block creativity is to force it by insisting that you must be creative. This goes beyond good stress or bad stress. It can cause paralysis and creative block. So how do you get around this? By cultivating your inner muse. Now, think of your inner muse as your second self. It's your unconscious mind that's constantly percolating. It's where epic problem solving happens and idea synthesizing powers reside. Your muse is responsible for the ideas and the energy, the fundamental fire of your creative work. You, on the other hand, are responsible for waiting when your muse says waits. And number 2, acting when your muse says go. I've got the inspiration for you. And number 3, making yourself the conduit, making sure that you're not blocking your muse and yet you're acting on all of these great ideas that are being generated. So creativity does involve kind of a fallow period or an incubation period. It's that time when there's nothing happening on the surface, but underneath a lot of things are percolating. So you want to be ready for when that fallow period ends. You can help your inner muse through that fallow period in a couple of ways. So let it incubate, but here's a few ways where you can push it along. Number 1 is follow your curiosity. Observe things, ask questions, soak up wonder and awe. Just let your mind wander and say, what if? Number 2, experiment. Create in series and push and pull your art. Try new things, different ways of doing things. Get outside of the box, totally outside of the box. Number 3, evolve. Constantly look at things in different ways and ask, what if? Number 4, and this one's really, really important, take a break from social media, your computer. Get those other voices out of your head. Let your muse have room inside your head. And number 5, keep a journal or a sketchbook. And every day, jot down things that pique your interest, that make you go, I'm curious about that. Write, sketch, ask questions, draw. Let those things roll around and come out on a piece of paper and collect them in your sketchbook or journal. For me, I have been listening to my inner muse on winter hikes, noticing the quiet beauty and softness of the snow as you walk through it. Collecting pieces of pine cone and drying branches and looking at the soft colors of leaves and things that have passed their season. And then I've been coming back in the studio and sketching and looking at the shapes and colors and blending colors together and mixing colors. And so now I am so excited to be back here painting, creating, because I have listened to the muse and it said, hey, it's time to create. Your unconscious mind really is your genius, and befriending it puts you in the position to receive its gifts and puts it in the position to give those gifts to you. So tune into your muse.